Howdy, where I am it's cold and sunshiny. About the Sovereign Church of Jesus, because different people are emailing and asking questions, which I always have, but I didn't always have this YouTube channel, and I'd try and email back, but it's become very tedious and very time consuming with so many more people due to the channel. Then the traffic, although it's high, there wasn't a lot of email traffic. It was a fair amount, but not that much. I guess they read the website, they understood. But because some people have heard me reference it on here, they're asking a lot of questions. Some subs, some viewers. Anyway, the point is, it's a worldwide church. The website, sovereignchurchofjesus.com, is the teaching and outreach arm of the church. Okay? My home serves as a church. Okay? I have other men that have homes, and their homes serve as churches. So some people call us a home-based church. If any man or woman in the United States or around the world wants to start their own home church, and they believe as we believe, and they'd like to be under the umbrella, under the Sovereign Church of Jesus, an independent, sovereign, standalone church, where the mother church, as in I am the pastor for the church. Okay, now I have an associate pastor that has, church in his own home, but he also has an outside church that he's a pastor at. I have an elder who is also a pastor at his own home church. So I can, if people want to be a pastor in their own home church, as in they have a dining room, a living room, or they have quarters on their property, or they have a small building they want to rent out in town, or they have a place that they meet weekly or bi-weekly to hold services, and they need to become ordained. We can ordain you as a minister. We can make arrangements to have a church ceremony where you're coronated. That might not be the correct word. I have to look up and make sure, but I believe you're coronated. It's called a coronation on the cornerstone, and you're ordained in a church service as a servant of God, as his minister, and one of his kings. Okay, the divine right of kings. And you serve of the church. Okay, some people ask us, why do we not salute the flag or put our hands over our hearts and pledge the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, or the United States if you're going to go in the military realm? It's because we're not against it, but our belief system is God is first. You can only pledge allegiance to one master. Your country is your master, or God is your master. We're in that God is our master. So we salute, pledge our allegiance, our hearts, our minds, our souls to God. Okay, Jesus, God in the flesh on the earth. We pledge our allegiance to him, and him alone. That's who our allegiance is pledged to. We pledge our cooperation, our help, our aid and assistance to all our fellow countrymen, our local, the men and women of our cities and our counties and our states, of our 50 states united. We pledge allegiance. We're coupled with you. We believe in a strong defense for our nation, for self-defense. We believe in having men on the wall, as it were, with binoculars looking out, so that people don't swoop down on us and hurt us and kill us and our families. So it isn't that we don't believe in America. We do. We believe in America. We believe in a flag of nations, a flag that says this is the sovereign land of the United States. We believe in that. We believe in the 50 republic states or state republics in their flags. Okay, we believe in them. Okay, but since you can only pledge allegiance to one, then our allegiance is pledged to God and His Christian flag. Now, if we're at a civic event and the people rise to salute and pledge their allegiance to the flag, we stand in honor of our nation, and we stand in honor of respect and honor for the men, our brothers and sisters, who have died to protect us and our land, and we respect them and we honor them. So we stand for them. But our pledge of allegiance is to God. So we can't pledge allegiance to a nation and a flag. It has to be to God. But we are a respecter of the American flag, and we are a respecter of our military. But we have to pledge our allegiance to God. Okay? It's a very special relationship with God. It's a non-political issue. Non-political. A 100% relationship with God. Some people say religious. Well, if you want to, but the religious crowd killed Jesus. This is a relationship with Jesus. This is what we're about. If you want a associate's degree, a master's degree, you want a PhD, a Doctor of Divinity, we can award these titles and authorities of the church to you based upon your request and our looking into it. We don't hand them out like a diploma mill. Okay? If you are a man or woman and you're of age and you've studied the Bible for many years and you can give an explanation of it, you can you're one that teaches, you're one that exhorts, you're a Sunday school teacher in your own church, you're a pastor of your own church, but you want to be recognized as having the intelligence, the knowledge, then we will quiz you. We will test you. If you have what we believe is the right education for that degree, then we will award that to you. And there's no such a thing as a church having an accredited degree. It doesn't exist. If you, quote, have an accredited degree, then you've crossed over outside of religion, and you've gone to the government, and you've asked for government blessings and government oversight and government everything, which is perverted. God is totally separate from the government. The people in the church here, they oversee government, but government doesn't oversee the church. They're totally separate. But only the people in the church control the government. The government don't control the church. It's a one-way street, just the way it is. You can argue about it, but that's just the way it is. So we have these home churches in Texas, Alabama, and New Jersey. We have a home pastor at least one or more private homes that are a church. Their home is also a church. It serves both, just like it did in founding days, where people come to your house for the Lord's Supper, foot washing, to break bread, have a meal at your table, to read, study, and be taught the Bible. Okay, so we do that here, and then we travel to other churches. We travel to various places. People come here to study with us. We go other places to study with other people. But I am the pastor of the Sovereign Church of Jesus. God called me to this. Okay, so this is who I am. I am a king and presiding high priest of the Sovereign Church of Jesus. We are the successor of the office and the order after Melchizedek in Genesis. So just like you're talking about the government's been revolving and you're on the, like you have the first president and the second president and the third president, and they say, well, this is the 45th president of the United States. It means succession. It goes from one man to another, to another, to another, to another, all the way down the line. Well, the order of Melchizedek has a line too. Okay? I don't know if I'm the number 4th person or number 1,000th person that is the successor of this office. Okay? This is my claim to be the successor, because God spoke it to me. So I am the successor of the office and order. This is the ancient, first, and original church on earth. Melchizedek was king and high priest simultaneously. I am king, and so I have no subjects, but also in America, according to the Paris Peace Treaty, all the Americans here become a priest, not a priest, they become a king without subjects. That's why the power is sovereign in the people in the United States. Anyway, if we can help you become a minister of the gospel, an evangelist, or help you with degrees, please contact us at Daymond, Daymond 4040 at yahoo.com, and I will answer your emails there. I've tried to explain it here. You can look at sovereignchurchofjesus.com and read more there. There's probably 30 or 40 pages worth of information. 15 or 20 pages are on the first page, and it tells lots of things. But you got to read it and think about it, and read it and think about it. And if a person wants to go through the website, it's going to take 2 or 3 days to really go through it and really understand it, okay? We're truth. We're total truth. If there's anything that we've mistaught or we misunderstand, we're willing to correct it as soon as God shows it to us. If you find things that's in error, not just an opinion, but a factual error, and we don't want to get into a lot of religious philosophy, because if you believe one way and we believe another, you're free to believe different than we do. But we don't want to get into mind altering, and we don't want to get them to isms and schisms, and we don't want to have a pharisaical heart. We want to read it and understand it for the truth. We want to serve and be the truth for God. Okay, our PayPal account is there too. So if you want to help me with YouTube, my mission on YouTube to educate the public so the police go home safe and you go home safe and everybody lives happy and safe and everybody understands the law equally and everybody uses the law equally, which is what God wants us to do, then I teach that. If you want to support me there, I've decided I'm not doing AdSense. I'm just going to let you give gifts and donations to me or to the church, and just say which it's for, so that my books are separate, so I know what's to me and my family and what's to the church, because the church stuff serves not just to help me, to benefit me and my family as members of the church, but it helps other members of the church, and it helps the communities in which we live. So we've given away thousands of dollars to families in need. We bought groceries, we paid for gasoline, we've helped educate people, we've done so many things with that money. So that's separate from our money. Okay? I keep it totally separate. Anyway, Daymond 4040 at yahoo.com. That's the PayPal account. And if you go to my little bio, it says about. It tells you the PayPal account in there and gives you all my basic information. Thank you. God bless you and have a great day.